it just maybe sounds like that.
You gonna finish this shit?
Yeah, I should.
What's up, y'all? What episode is that? That's the thing right now. But how do we know? Do they hear us clearly? Like, do I have to talk extra loud?
Nah, not really. Like honestly,
I think the voice, yeah, I
picks
think
it up very good. Shout out to the Yeti mic.
Woo!
Is everybody comfortable? Should we?
Honestly, I'm very comfortable. I was looking at a few podcasts.
my shit.
I was looking at the videos from earlier, like, you know, the ones that we posted previously, and this one looks a lot better than, you know, the last few, so I'm very happy. That's why I was very big on
I think the
moving certain things out of the way.
I heard you
The
ain't moved
first-
nothing out the way though.
Oh, why are you lying? See, they just be lying. They just love to, whatchamacallit,
Brendan.
underappreciate what we do. Because
the first 45 minutes or so, can we do no smoking or drinking on the camera?
Nope.
Or like we could have like a glass, you know what I'm saying? Nope.
I just got a cup. I mean, I ain't even drinking, bro. I think these niggas gonna lose
It's
it, bro.
gone now.
What?
It's gone
It
now.
feels weird without the.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, DJ. Oh, that's crazy.
Perfect.
Kudos to you for all the You're just gonna use all the sounds so they know what we have in store for the future? You're
Nice.
supposed
That
I
sounds
gotta,
perfect.
I could
Okay,
assign
yeah.
them.
But it's not on yet, right?
It's
That is
on,
so cute.
but like, you know, we haven't officially
Oh,
started, if that makes sense.
I thought it said start streaming. It just said stop streaming.
Let's do one last.
go, let's go. I'll accept your request.
I'm gonna try to see if
What
Brian
you said?
could write
Did
in
you
the
send me?
chat.
Did you
know
send
what
me
I'm
your thing?
saying? I'm gonna send it again.
I'll go.
You got it? It's, check the sound real quick. Are you on Twitch?
Mm-mm.
You should be on Twitch, bro. Honestly, you on TikTok
every,
Live
every platform.
and you on Twitch Live, I
Yeah.
think you'll be the next DDG. No cap.
Even though
Especially-
DDG is trash.
What? He's not trash.
He's trash.
I don't know
DDG.
who DD. No,
The nigga with,
DDG.
huh?
DDG, yeah.
Oh,
DDG, the nigga with Blueface.
Yeah.
The one who
He
don't take.
trash.
He trash?
He's trash.
That's the nigga who had a
Damn.
baby with that.
Yeah,
He's
with
a
the
one-hit
Halle
wonder.
Berry,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a one-hit wonder.
That's
That-
I don't know. And
There's a famous topic that goes, name 3 DDG songs, and everybody's like, oh, shit.
Are we recording all this?
Yeah, it's
All
live.
right, good.
I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head, to be honest with you.
Yeah, right? That's crazy.
I'm in there.
And ultimately, that's no knock to him. I feel like I've never heard of
But I
this
don't-
man
I don't see
or
anything.
anything like that. So
You don't see it? You see it, right?
Yeah. We're live. We're live on You Make the Logo.
And everything good? Sound good? Look good? We all good?
Y'all.
So I heard that before you started, you're supposed to clap to make the sound sync. That's why they do the thing.
That's what I did earlier. I went like, whoa. Oh,
Yeah.
but that was like in the last. I'm pretty sure you stopped.
Alright, so let's officially start. You do it, Damien.
You said you was doing it, so you might as well.
Yeah, but you can't bully him.
Somebody put the question mark sound. Because what?
should we put the question mark?
What happened?
What happened?
Question mark.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the No Excuses, Just Solutions podcast. I'm your host, the host, Kendall himself. I hope everybody had a great week. I hope you guys have had a great week. Thank you, Mel, for taking time out of your
Appreciate
day
it,
to come
appreciate it.
here. Because, you know, no, I really commend you. Because me, once I go to work, I'm coming home and I'm doing what I want to do. So, you know,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Of
Appreciate it.
course, of course.
You
Yeah.
know the vibes. I appreciate you, my brother. My guy right here.
Friday, I'm here.
It's
Felix on the ones and twos over here.
HP Sounds.
HB
Yeah.
Sounds. We got Mr. YMCL, and we have no other than Mr.
Production.
Mel Rice. Right? What
Whatever,
was
whatever.
what was the
Prince.
I
the
think
name before that?
the name before that was Mr. Melly. I believe.
Mr. Melly.
Yeah, Mr. Melly.
Melly Mel, but
Melly.
I think you said that was taken.
Yeah, a lot of
So
shit
you
was taken. I
changed it to
mean,
Mel
there was so
Rice.
many names growing up as a
Yeah.
artist and shit like that. So King Mel, Young Mel, all that bullshit, man. So Mel Rice is where we at when we gonna stay. So
How you been? How's life? Like, you know, how's
life is good, man. I just been out the way, working out,
yeah.
and just
You know,
I ain't
he's
really
my-
been. You
I
know.
always say he's my trainer. He be sending me videos and shit like that. Even though your videos, they got a weird angle. You always showing your legs, but we're not gonna talk about
Yeah.
that. But
I stopped that though. Like I've been in sweats for like the last couple
Mel
months.
be
And stuff
showing
like
his
that. You know.
muscles all right here.
I've been chilling.
It's for the women, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just nice to see. It's nice to see the teardrop, you know, and the hard work
Yeah,
that you put
facts,
into
facts.
it.
It is true.
You know.
The other day, this girl at my
Listen,
job
actually-
complimented me, and I was like, really? I've never got a compliment on my legs.
See?
You know, I was like, oh
But now
man,
you wanna
I
show them legs
yeah,
though,
now I'm
right?
looking at
Right.
shorty shorts.
Listen, I done seen some straight men in the muscle body shows and thongs just to show, you know,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
part. So you're okay.
I
Don't
appreciate
don't
that.
listen to him.
I'm not wearing a thong.
I mean, listen,
Yeah,
Hoochie
but-
Daddy season right around
It's
the corner,
coming up,
so
right.
you know,
Uh-huh.
short the 5-inch seam's gonna be out.
You know, fun
If
fact.
when you don't wear a thong around me, I don't invite me
I
to
mean,
the party.
I ain't say
I'm just saying that.
but I will be wearing them 5-inch seam shorts. This summer,
5 inch. That's like up to here.
so. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Listen,
I gotta get the tan right here. My legs, you know, tan is down here, not up here.
my stepdad he was a bodybuilder, and to this day he be wearing them.
Hoochie Daddy.
Yeah, we be cracking jokes on him
Oh, yeah,
all
definitely.
vacation, okay?
Tell
And then
him.
he be having the
You would
swim
never.
cap. He have the full. Sometimes he got the matching
You
gear.
couldn't
You know,
pay me.
sometimes it's matching.
Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yeah, because he has been working out, Chad. He has been working out. Tell him to go to the gym.
I'm telling you, once somebody compliments your legs, then you like, alright, I'm gonna shut them off a little bit more.
Yeah, that is true.
That's exactly how it be for me.
Brendan's over there in the back. Y'all know Brendan. He be working out sometimes. He got some abs going on. I'm very jealous, by the way, because he works out 2 days and he got abs.
It's kind of like Stray Cat, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I can't do that right now. We getting there, but like I said, I feel like midsummer I might, you know, I don't know, it might be a crop top kind of thing going on. But we'll see.
hell
We'll see.
No, actually, let me tell you. I went into the smoke shop. We're not this crop top, but another crop top. And the guy, I walked in, and he was like, he went, "Whoa, you look like you just came out of like the '80s or the '90s type of vibe." And he was
Yeah.
like, and I mean no disrespect, you look really nice. You
Yeah.
look really cool, right? So I'm thinking he was trying to hit on me. He even gave me a free lighter. Then I went like a few days ago, and he was on the phone with his girlfriend. I said, "Oh." So either he was really giving me a compliment, or he's a hug.
Tell her that.
Oh, who did your hair? By the way.
Oh, shout out to my bestie Roweni. She's from New York, but she lives in
Can I
Georgia
get
now.
Can I get?
Go a little
That
closer.
wait,
Oh,
she's
I can
actually
get
coming down this weekend.
She tried to do
Tell
my
her
hair.
yours,
Yeah, but you know she
Tell her to pull up to the pod.
What tiger?
to the pot. You know she charged. You know she.
Well, I mean, not that
Yeah, make sure-
luxurious. but,
No, of course, yeah. She
just
don't
regular
worry,
box
pocket.
braids.
Yeah,
Looking
Yeah.
quick.
She's nice with it.
she is. Hello.
And shout out to her
this
boyfriend,
is I'm
Alpha.
2 weeks in. Oh yeah, shout out to my other bestie Alpha. You know he was.
streaming heavily. Like
Yeah, everybody should go tune in. True _ No, he changed his username. I'll tag it.
Yeah.
We'll tag it. He actually has been helping us out the last few days with the PC2. I called him the other day. He was the one that told us about the wavelengths.
Thanks.
Maybe he gave us a little virus, but maybe not. You know, who knows? Who knows that?
I want to give a quick shout out to Brooke because Brooke said that she been
Oh,
watching our
Brookie
podcast.
Cookie.
And she said we'd be all over the
She said
place.
we be
And we're gonna have more structure. You know, we got better equipment now, so you know,
Brooklyn.
I
See,
appreciate you.
Side
Brooklyn.
fact, I've met her like a handful of times, but she has great energy, good vibes, and she'll tell you straight up in the sweetest way possible.
Yeah, she's
She a real one.
sweetheart.
No,
She's
I like
definitely a
we
sweetheart.
like Brookie Cookie a lot.
So Mel Rice,
What's up, man?
and for the people watching out there that don't know, that should know, you know, this guy is a rapper, and I don't say this lightly, but I consider you top 10.
I'll take that.
I want to give you your flowers before you get popular and take off, you know, and all that stuff. I honestly think you could be top 10 easily.
I think ultimately we'll all be taking
You know,
off when I
I'm-
take off.
I'm not just saying that. Like,
One
I'm
win, we
really
all
a
win.
big
I know
fan.
that's right.
So, what was like the start of your rap career? What made you get into rap?
Uh,
How old were you?
I was 14 when I started rapping.
14.
My older brothers used to listen to Eminem battle like Benzino. I mean, that was
Mhm.
quite some time ago. And
How old are you now?
I'm 36 now. So,
No,
Yeah, I said it last.
yeah, nah, it's funny
no, look
because
at first of all, none of y'all look past 25.
that's
over
what
here,
a
okay?
lot of
We
people
gonna-
tell
we
me.
gonna
I
keep
tell
it
them I'm
real.
36, and they're like,
You one of
you
those that
kind
knows
of
rap.
24, 25. You know what it is? Ultimately, it's just taking care of yourself. A lot of people smoke and drink their life away and don't do shit, and you age fast
clock
that
it.
way. So,
Facts.
I smoke a lot, but I also work a lot.
but ultimately, yeah,
Brandon, you wanna
we
go sit
decided
over
to, you know, my brothers used to listen to rap beefs and shit like that, and I just started writing lyrics for fun. And after it became fun, I realized that like I actually got a gift with
Mm-hmm.
putting words together, you know, form of storytelling, shit like that.
Definitely.
And I want to say after I got locked up when I was like 16, 17.
Got locked up.
Yeah, I was.
So them two have in common. You know, this guy he also was in jail with Ricky Minaj. You know, writing lyrics for that dude. But we're not
Really?
gonna talk about that. Yeah.
I was locked up for like an equivalent of like 2 years. So like on and off, I was in and out. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
in my teenage years. After I came back, I started writing lyrics more, got much better. And, you know, this girl that I used to talk to named Angelina, she was like, yo, why don't you just write about your life? Like, why you rap about shit that, like, you don't do? Like, you're not selling drugs now. You don't, like, hold guns. You don't do any of that. Like, just,
Were you rapping about that at the time?
I kind of was, like, I would say yes, I was rapping about it, but more so, like, in punch form. It was just, like, like, I'm going to put niggas in shock, like, you wearing VC, like, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I was doing shit like that, which...
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't living that life, and then I kind of just turned it around, and everything switched for me. So it was like a switch that flipped, and lyrics just started I don't know. I think I started reaching my pinnacle at like 25 with lyrics. I was like, okay, this is kind of easy for me to do. So yeah, definitely.
What are some of the barriers that you faced through the music?
I would say usually like when I came up around my neighborhood, I was always told that like, you know, they liked other people's stuff more than mine, which, you know, discouraged me to want to rap.
Yeah.
I would do shows and I wouldn't get placed in shows. You know, people would just like kind of look down on me and shit like that. It kind of made me feel some sort of way about my stuff, but you know, the goal is just to keep getting better and better. And
Did that motivate you, or was it like,
it fueled
did
me,
it
but
discourage you?
it fueled me, but you know, in the moment, it's very disheartening.
Mhm.
Very disheartening to me and what I felt like I put together, which was a good body of work. And you know, I would go home and think about it, and then the next day I would write something new, and then I understood that not everybody's gonna be your cup of tea, and not everybody's gonna like what you put out. But ultimately, like, you keep putting out, you're gonna reach a target audience at some point, and here we are now that I really don't care about what target audience I'm looking for. If you listen to music and you relate to like storytelling, I'm actually your man. So there you go.
What is your process when you write a song? Like, do you like to write usually, or you a lyric?
Yeah, so I like to write. I always like to write. The only time I don't write is when I go to Detroit. We do, I guess, what you call punching in, where like you just go to the mic and then you say something, you stop, and you listen to it, and you put another couple bars together.
So you just throw the beat on and just.
We just throw the beat on. Yeah, in Detroit we throw the beat on. Obviously we'll come up with a concept and then we'll flow that way, pretty much freestyle off the top of the dome.
That's dope.
At home it's more so like I'm in my own thoughts, what direction I'm trying to go, how do I feel, and that's what I usually do. So
Do you usually hear the beat first, or do you already have something in mind for that beat?
So it all depends. If I'm doing like let's say like an industry beat, if I do an industry beat, it comes down to I don't want to hear the lyrics on the beat. I just want to hear the beat. Because if I hear the lyrics, then it throws me off of like how I want to do my own cadence. Because there's a possibility that I might copy the person's style, and I never want to do that. I always want to do my own thing. So, but as far as like original, produced beats by my boys and whoever, obviously I'll just listen to the beat maybe once, twice, see what comes to mind.
Any producers you want to shout out?
I want to shout out my man Loki. I got my boy Dusty Fingers. I got my boy Carvo Music, who's done majority of my music. Who else we got?
You got signed for this? You got signed for this?
I always got something for that, bro.
Hold on, save it for later. Hold on, damn.
But
Mid conversation.
I'm just trying to. Who else I'll be fucking with? Off the top of my head, those are like my top three. But
Yeah, we'll throw some tags in
yeah.
there.
I like that you mentioned earlier when he said that, like, as an artist, like, one of your roadblocks is, making sure, like, you're getting an audience that likes your music.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that you kind of mentioned, I think it's important as an artist to, like, you can't, like you said, you can't please everybody, so you should enjoy making your music, like, what you put out, that's your art form.
Yeah.
You don't need validation from other people, because people who like your music will fuck with your music.
I feel like
and support you.
everybody has their own story to tell, whether you like their story or not. There's always going to be somebody who relates to that story, who understands that music. When people like, oh, I like pain music, like people who get it out the trenches and do this and do that. I get it, you know what I mean? It ain't my cup of tea anymore, but like it's not something that I shy away from or listen to, because everybody has their point of view of their story. So I like that.
Who's your top 3 favorite rappers?
Like Dead or Alive, or can I mean, there's a whole bunch of rappers that I like, but like,
Dead or Alive?
Yeah.
Top 3 Dead or Alive. My question.
I know.
it's kind of a crazy question for me, but I would say one of my. Can I go inspirational?
Yes.
For me?
I have that.
Okay. Okay. So inspirational for me, one would be Lupe Fiasco. I really love Lupe. I felt like Lupe was one who decided to be himself when he came into the rap game. Even him being from Chicago, it wasn't like him, coming into the game talking about shooting guns and doing this. It was like, dude,
Yeah,
That's big.
definitely.
I skateboard, I do this, I
Yeah.
do that. I'm chill, but like I could also flow, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I also live the life. So,
That's a good one. I agree with that.
for me, then there was Cole. Cole's always gonna be one.
Cold
of them.
World. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You spit over a Cole beat, and I'm a Cole fan. I'm gonna see him in the Barclays Center. But you killed that one. That was fire. I don't know. Maybe you could send it to us. I don't know. Maybe we throw
What's
it
the
in
beat?
there.
Cole, it's the False Prophets beat. You know what I mean? But Cole, for me, Cole is somebody I look to like when I feel like I plateau with my music, and then I listen to something Cole made, and Cole is like, it's an out of body experience. You know what I mean? Listening to Cole feels like it's out of body, and I'm like, all right, I want to mirror that level of like, I did this here already. Now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm here now. Like, it's just like he keeps going up and up. And for me, I don't really see any other artist in my head that's like push me like that to the limit. You know
I
what
can see
mean?
the comparison.
So,
Yeah.
so being that J. Cole, right? How do you feel with him stepping down from being the top 3?
I feel like Cole he just does his own thing. For him, it's not about names, labels. Ultimately, he always has his core fan base. You know what I mean? He makes music that he feels is in tune with the life that he's living now, and I don't think he's gonna shy away from that. So I commend him for just, if he don't feel like he's in a big 3, that's cool. If he doesn't want to be a part of a beef, that's cool too. You know what I mean? I just want Cole to be Cole. So
Nigga, fuck the big 3. I ain't gonna lie. You could have been in that beef, bro.
who could have been in that beef?
You could have took Cole's spot, no
Nah,
problem.
I don't know none of these niggas, man. I can't even speak on that. I just feel like these niggas, like, bro, just box it out, bro. Like, niggas is wildin'.
Okay.
Just box that shit out.
Literally. They'll get paid
What-
too.
What's
your third?
Like,
what's
make
your
a
third one?
celebrity
Third
of
one,
it.
you say third one.
I guess my third one would be You know, it might be controversial, but the old Kanye. I like the old Kanye.
I love that answer. Can you do the Gemini game?
Yeah, the old Kanye. I feel like the old Kanye was really spitting, but like giving some life lessons in that. You know what I mean? Like it felt really good to when he came out with music. Through the Wire was crazy. You know what I mean? Like his
The
whole
graduation project.
dude, his whole catalog when he was younger was just so crazy. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't say that he lost his mind, but that nigga, he got a loose screw though. So, you know what I mean?
I'm still a fan of his. I'm definitely more of a fan of the old Kanye.
Yeah.
But I do like the new. I think the last album was fire. The gospel album, I feel like, to me, I don't know. I love that album. A lot of people got.
No, the gospel album was fire. It was a different direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if you come in with something refreshing, people are gonna listen to it. Especially if you got a following.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to like try something new. And I believe a lot of artists are scared to try what's new. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got a hit song doing this beat with this cadence. Let me continue to like, squeeze the orange here. And it's like, bro, like you gotta change. You gotta change just a little bit. It get repetitive. It get tiring.
Like a
Yeah.
hit song doesn't have one foundation,
Yeah.
one format. There's multiple ways to make it.
And the funny thing is, like, you know what I mean? I like this girl a lot, but like, I go based on her too, which is Tyler. You know what I mean? Tyler found like her niche with that Water song, right? But every song is like an Afro beat song that
But we
also
friends,
sounds the
though.
same. You know what I mean? So for me, it sounds the same, but she found her niche.
Yeah.
But like, it also just gets repetitive to the point like, all right, what else do you have?
She's beautiful.
You know what I mean? No, she's gorgeous. She's very gorgeous. Even though she just claimed that she wasn't black, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So there's that.
What is she?
She's South African. She says she ain't black. So,
We're not gonna talk about that.
yeah.
I always wanted to ask you this.
Yeah.
I've seen this question in Drink Champs a lot.
Mhm.
What do you like better, creating the music or performing?
I like. That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I always love that question. When he asked that
Um,
question, I think that's a good question.
I would say
You can say both, by the way.
I'll give you in the middle. I like recording the music. I like recording it because although like
Creating.
I feel like creating is just me writing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like recording it to the mic and then like I hear it out loud. When I hear it back is when I'm like, okay, this song is really fucking good. But I do love the fact of being able to perform it in front of people. So recording it and then recording it would be first, performing it would be second, creating it would be third. So I always feel like it's a process of creating it, and then you write some fire shit, and it's only like 4 seconds of being fired, and be like, yo, what the fuck what just happened? So
Yeah.
Would you sign to a label, or would you rather go independent?
It's a good question.
it all depends if the numbers are right. You know what I mean? It's beneficial to take care of my family. I'll sign to a label, of course. I would love to take care of my family if I can. Obviously, take care of myself. But if it's something that my trajectory will push me in the right direction, and instead of me being like a local icon and more of a global icon, I'll do it, of course. You know, everything will work itself out regardless. So,
Side question: What would you be signed, or would you want to do everything independent as your streaming career or whatever?
For right now, I would. Well, it depends. If they're coming with everything fully, what?
Yeah, cause
You know what I'm saying? If they're
'cause,
coming and
for
they only
example,
want like a small cut,
That's-
you know
that's
what
what
I'm
it-
saying?
yeah,
Like it
yeah,
really
you know.
depends on who's.
it definitely depends on the deal, but like
Because it can get real grimy.
Nori from Drink Champs, he always says he likes the most expensive hotels and everything already paid for. Because that's what the label provides. Yes,
Right.
they take more of a cut, but everything is provided. With independent, you got to do everything, every single thing, and it is a lot of work. But
like,
I guess it is, to
Then
me,
at
in my opinion, it is the correct way I would like to say, but it's a lot of work.
I mean,
You
I
gotta-
think, me being my, being of the things that I know of
in the industry.
in the industry, I think I'd rather be independent
Yeah.
and have full control
Yeah.
of what I want to put out, when I want to put out.
Yeah. Is there a label you would like to sign to, like Death Row?
Baddies. They just got their own label. No, they got their own label now, and they signed.
You
And
might
they
be on the
signed. What's her
baddies,
name?
my
They
boy.
signed. What the heck? She's one
Nah.
of my favorite baddies. How could I forget? Wait, what the fuck is her name?
Christian.
No, what's Fauna's friend? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He ain't gonna
Cold
be-
Killer
he ain't
Ho.
gonna be
Yes,
signed to
I
Baddies.
love Cold Killer, and she just got signed to the Baddies.
What's the other
label.
one? What's the top?
Listen,
three?
Natalie Nunn cut
labels.
that check, and if you sign to her label, that's my shoot, like my how you say
Alright,
it?
Natalie
That's my
Nunn.
foot into Bad Boys.
Make an offer.
Get 'em now from the
And
Bronx.
It better be 8, 10
We
figures.
could go on Bad Boys together.
If it's ultimately, I mean, I never thought about what label I would sign to at this point.
Nah, you never had a
You better
dream
say it
label.
now, Baddie.
For
No,
me,
let
it
stop.
was
I
it's
mean,
not
when
Death Row.
I feel like when I was younger was Interscope. You know what I mean? Like I always like had the G Unit. Like I felt like G Unit was fucking fire.
I'm not gonna
you know?
lie. Back in the day, it
Yeah.
was Bad Boys. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I know it didn't age
90s,
well.
but you know what I mean?
Wait, Bad Boys was
P.
East
Diddy.
Coast or the
90s.
West Coast?
East Coast.
East Coast, so that's
Yeah.
us. And then what was the one in the
But
West? What were
Snoop
they?
Dogg owns Death Row.
There you go. They were like competing
Yeah.
labels,
So
right?
there's that.
I seen
mean,
I seen
so
a
the-
little documentary.
What's the other one?
So the
that's-
top
that's
three,
big.
the top three is Universal Music Group,
Universal.
Sony Music
Sony.
Entertainment, and
Oh.
Warner Music Group. Those are the top three labels.
What's the one Wu-Tang was on?
I would say out of those three,
Can you look that up, Josh?
maybe.
Well, you said the first one was Universal. The second one was Sony.
Sony.
Third was
Universal,
Yeah, Warner.
Sony, and
yeah,
Warner.
Universal. Okay.
Maybe.
You gave me that.
I don't know. That's hard, man.
Right.
What'd you say?
Whoever want the smallest
What
percentage out of
Wu-Tang
my
was
check.
signed to?
Maybe Sony. Maybe Sony.
This one that's like.
Kiss me. Okay, while he looks it up, I
Sony.
have a small question.
For wait, like music, like Mel wise. Alright, I'm sorry to cut you off. Kenny, we're gonna like, this is like Mel's topic, and then we go to that. That please, cause you know.
Loud
Brooke said
Records.
structure.
Live records.
Loud Records.
Loud records, yeah. My last question for you, like more music wise, more about you,
Uh-huh.
is where do you see yourself? Oh no. As a fan of Mel Rice, when you put out new music, nigga, goddamn, the fans. Well, I've been waiting. The fans been waiting. I'm speaking for the fans. You know what I'm saying?
Alright,
He
so
be sending me clips and I'm like, yo, this shit fire, bro.
so I got good news and I got bad news. So which one you want to hear first?
I have bad news first.
Bad news first.
Yeah,
So the bad news is
there's a delay.
there's ultimately not going to be a Mel Rice album that's coming out.
End it.
Never or just not right now?
Just not right now.
Not right now.
Not
okay.
right now. Not right now.
Okay.
The good news is I'm not saying any names. I'd rather keep this anonymous at this point.
Sony Music.
I've been in discussions with this A&R, and you know.
First of all, who's your A&R? A mountain climber who plays it? I'm sorry.
That's all good. I've been in talks with this A&R who we've been discussing a project that I've started.
Nice.
Shout out to Joe, for my manager, for getting me in the door with this.
Nice.
Where I'm putting together a 13 song project.
Okay.
All of it is like a minute 30, minute 45, with most of them being the industry beats, and then in between will be 3 to 4 songs of my original stuff inside of there. And it's just a mixtape that we're throwing out, but it's for me to present to labels for them to see that, like, I'm very versatile in what I do with my music. So the Mel Rice project is on hold, but there's a new project that's coming out, and relatively within another month or so it'll be ready to go, and you guys can listen to that.
So wait, hold on. Pause it real quick. Sorry. My last and final question for Mel Rice.
That beat I fucking
more
killed.
music wise.
Yeah, that's what I put it.
It kind of leads to
End it off.
the question I just asked. Where do you see yourself 2 to 3 years from now? Career wise.
Career wise, I see me doing the music the way I want it to be, which is fucking rocking a crowd on the other side of the world with my bros in the back, like, yo bro, this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. And then right before
I
I
can't-
go,
it's
right
gonna
before I
happen.
go on
I can't
stage,
wait, bro. I can't wait.
right before I go on stage, I'm gonna look back at y'all and be like,
Oh man, I'm trying to be low key.
Streaming. I'm like, yo,
jump on stage.
chat,
like,
chat, we got it, chat.